be very, very quiet. Whoever's watching this, welcome to the first episode of Jnvn Irwin's typing in the wild. How to type out a document from a hard copy to a soft copy with your hands. Welcome to this instructionary video, documentary, dangerous life, shark jaws video. Now, don't look behind me because you might not like what you see. Over here, see, alright, over here we've got a stapler, this thing. We've got papers and papers and papers. And what these papers are essays. They are marvelous essays. They are essays that will blow your mind. Essays about zombies and girls looking at zombies and zombies. I asked them to write about zombies. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these essays and we're going to type them out. We're going to type them out in pages. Here's what is called pages, and it's the equivalent of like Microsoft Word. It's very important because sometimes some people who've only used Mac, they'd be like, what the f is Microsoft Word? When you look at a Mac hipster, is you got to tell them, hey, you know, open up this document in Pages, right? And they'll be like, oh my god, you know what Pages is? And they're like, yeah. I was like, oh my god, you're so hip. So, you know, there's Pages. We've got here, this is, right, this is not the first page. Very important that you distinguish when you start writing. You find the first page. This is very important. It's very important. You gotta put your hands on the keyboard, and you gotta know where the letters are. Not many people know where the letters on a keyboard are. I have to hold the camera, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna type with one hand. All right? Damn it. Why is the shift button on the way here? One thing to remember when you're typing is that there is another shift button on the right side of the keyboard. If you're one of those sort of non-mainstream people, you like to go against the flow, you like to go against the stream, you like to be out of sync with the universe, just slide your right hand to the, slide your little right finger to the right and go shift, and then type out your first capital letter, which in this case, right, will be 1. What's the next word? We've got coal. So we've got coal. Oh god, I left 2 spaces in there. If you want to leave like bigger space in between your words, then what you've got to do is you've got to go here to the spacing, right, and then click on 2. It's like when you put 2 fingers, except that this is on a computer, and if you put fingers on your computer, it's going to swatch the screen. I'm going to type this out really fast. It's not fast at all. We're gonna zoom back. We're gonna rewind. We're gonna fast forward. I've done this for years. It's very important whenever you do something, and when you're taking a break, or to hydrate. It's very important to hydrate when you're outside doing it. When you're inside doing activities, outside or inside. Outside is more important. Take this bottle of water, and I'm gonna drink some water. Water is very important because it constitutes 80% of your body mass, because you are a container of fluid. Very important to maintain your fluid content, because otherwise you will be 20% non-water. That's bad. Because of osmosis, when you lack water, water is going to come into your body. You don't want water coming into your body when you don't want it to. Drinking water is your choice. You gotta keep your choice, right? Don't let nature force you into anything that you're unwilling to do. You gotta hydrate to maintain this ratio, this 8:2 ratio of water to body, to stop like sort of water coming in. So now that I'm done typing, you can see the finished document here. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna save it. We're gonna press Command S. Normally on Windows it's Control S, but on the Mac there's a different key. I'm gonna zoom in. I'm gonna give you a close up here right now. Zoom in. That is Command, and it's got a little floral symbol. They didn't want the Apple symbol there, so there's too much history. And then save it as, it's called The Worst Christmas Night. We're gonna save it as The Worst Christmas. Right, there we go. Saved. Is mission accomplished. Thank you very much. Tune in next time, whenever, for another episode of Doing Things with the Fake Australian. Type in with one hand how to do things at home. Doing things by yourself, because no one can help you when you grow up. Getting work done very, very slowly. Doing things in a giraffe hat. I'm going to type the right pages, and as you can see, right, we've got to choose black, right? It's black. We don't want landscape, because then your paper, when you print it out, will be like this. Don't do this at home. Don't do this at home. Not something you do at home.